Y'all can hear me. The rest of the world is about to. Okay, here we go. Another live purge of the BS. We are here on another wonderful evening. I am ready to get it about me. I hope you are as well. If you're here on this channel for the first time, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you come back, get the notifications, jump in the chat. Let us know how you feel. And if you're jumping in on this right now, make sure you give me a thumbs up in the chat. Put in there where you're coming in from so we know who we're talking to. Now, as usual, when I have to get deep into the perjury of the situation, I got to bring on my boys, Brix and Bravo. So, gentlemen, would you join me in another purge of the BS? Please.
Again?
Long time no see.
Yeah,
man.
Right. Yeah. All right.
Yay.
All right. All right.
Niggas
All right.
with technology.
Technology. Yeah. Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. I see we got.
Why don't we talk about a fat guy?
Well,
where'd you pull those curtains from?
Since you mentioned it.
You can't take this guy anywhere.
Where'd you get that from? The big old dog bowl store? That's a big old dog bowl you got there.
So, guys, I have a quick question. Do you know who David Blunts is?
I recently became aware of this man.
Yeah.
Recently, yeah. You know, recently I became aware of this gentleman.
How can you not be aware of him? He's everywhere.
He's
everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Well, he's at the everywhere store.
Right.
But Dave Blunts is a larger man. You're correct. He's a larger man. Let me give you some Dave Blunts in your face. Okay.
No, don't do it.
This guy
like
really sits around the house.
So David Blunts.
No.
And this is his page. So David Blunts was recently at I think it was Juice World. There's like a festival.
He looked like he'd been hanging out in Juice World.
He looks like a bag of Juice World. Yo.
Oh, well. R.I.P. Juice World. I don't know what happened to Juice World, but I think he got... What happened to Juice World? Didn't he?
I think it was drugs. I think it was OD. I think.
Juice World was a person.
Yeah, Juice World was like a rapper.
It was a location. Okay.
Well,
no, he's a location. Dave Blunts, Planet Blunts.
Right.
Jesus.
He's a full-blown location.
He's a force. Great. The force is strong with him. Darth Grimace.
Bro, he looked like, what's that dude's name? The comedian that was on Breaking Bad? Not Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul.
What, Larnell? I mean, what's his name? Larnell? Darnell? Darnell?
I want to say Hurricane or something.
No. It's Larnell something. It's Larnell something or Darnell something. But he had a pinhead. I know you're talking about.
The one that talked like this.
Yeah.
Well, he's a little worse off. He's got the purple stuff in his system. Apparently, that's his thing. The purple stuff, and we all know what the purple stuff is. That's drugs in a cup.
Right.
Yeah. So he just sips drugs in a cup.
It's obviously not diet meds.
Right.
Lavelle Crawford.
Right. There you go.
Lavelle, yes.
Lavelle did he got the gastric bypass or whatever. He ain't big like that no more.
He is not.
He looks different now.
Right.
You know,
he looks like this guy. He stepped out of this guy.
Right. Like that was his. Yeah,
like
Dave
guy
was a stasis. Yeah, it was a stasis chamber. Then he broke free and became the new Lavelle.
Yeah, well, like you could get in that guy and go to the moon with Austin Powers.
Get in my belly.
Yeah,
that's right.
Well, nonetheless, let me tell you, because to me, it's a sad story, honestly.
Is he dead?
No, but it seems like he seems like he's getting close. So he recently did a performance, and he was fully hooked to oxygen tanks. Who's this guy? I don't know who that guy is. So he be jamming. He's got a whole section in the car for himself, okay, in the middle, where he just spreads out and relaxes. You know what I'm saying? And I would love to play some of this for you, but a lot of his stuff is I don't even know if that's him. That's something else. Anyway, so this is him jamming.
I like his little house shoes.
He got the Skechers slip-ons.
Bro, this dude's clothing. You could comfort one of those starving Ethiopian villages back in the 80s, like when we sent the rice. Yeah.
That's a hut right there. You
could make out of that shit. A traditional Native American teepee.
Yes, you can make you can make a yurt out of it.
So let me see if I can find
a shirt
out of that yurt.
What was the performance vid? There was a vid of him on stage. I don't know. I saw it. Oh, something failed to load. What is going on?
Why did they make suits that big?
Well, somebody's gonna buy them.
Somebody's mad. Do y'all see this on my screen?
Yeah, we see it.
What the hell is that?
He's too big. It keeps failing to
load.
Right. Yes, yo.
Too much pixels.
and giving it all she's good, Captain.
That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna have to get this fat ass off my computer.
We know what he looks like, man.
Yeah, go ahead, get rid of Darth Grimace.
What the hell? All right, well, anyway, so he performed with the oxygen directly connected to him while he was on the couch. He had him a little slimmy white lady dancing around.
The oxygen performed with him, you know.
Right.
If you really think about it, you know.
Yeah, I honestly, I just be wondering, like, when are people going to step up and say something like, yo, let's get this man that procedure. Let's help him out. Like,
because he doesn't give a shit. That's why.
I'll tell you when. Yo, we need to step up and help this man get this procedure, yo. Like, right now is the time. That's when it's going to be said. Because is it fat shaming if he's just embarrassing himself? I'm not fat shaming.
I don't
he's
know.
Doing it.
You know, you gotta listen to the music that he's
the staff he is paying is not going to tell him.
No,
listen. Did you hear his fire hot lyrics yet? Have you heard them?
That's not,
this is a #1 song.
No, that's physically impossible. Fuck
the
that.
Catheter.
Right.
Hold on. I'm going to say this joke again. Where they don't sell that. Where are they doing that at?
But he's on for shooters only though.
Yeah, wait a minute, hold on now. What the catheter? Are we talking about?
Doesn't it go in? How are you going to suck it through what's in it?
Right.
We're going to suck it back through? Like, how does that work?
Is this water sports?
Sounds painful,
They gonna suck it through the catheter.
Yo, why do you have like 3 R's on that, yo?
This is what's hot, yo. Brix, this is what's hot, yo.
That's what's hot.
This is what they talking about. This is what's hot, yo.
No, that's not what's hot, yo. That is
unfortunate.
It's
unfortunate. It's unfortunate, sir. But this is who's performing at Juice World. And there was a crowd of thousands there that knew the words to these songs.
That's not his voice, yo. I don't know. When we gonna get back to authenticity?
You should have seen his studio. It's pretty high low tech. It's like a laptop, and he got like, probably Cubase or something running on it, and he does a little auto tune thing. And
I don't want to gatekeep, but there needs to be a level of entry. So
if you can't fit through
maybe
the door,
a weight limit. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not going to fat shame the dude, but I just really think that why do people not try to get him some real help? That's all I'm saying.
I hate when people get to the size where it don't even matter if the food's good. Like, so for example, you ever had like a big friend, and that friend, when you go eat with them, they take you to the finest dining. Like, it's like, oh, we going to eat tonight. Mm-hmm. Whether it's soul food or whatever. And I don't mean fine dining, but I mean wherever they go, the food is good. But then there's some that get to this size, like that 600-pound level, where they're impressed with a quarter pounder from McDonald's. Like they're like, yeah, I'm about to get about 16 of them. Why?
Because
we could go to Cookout. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Cookout none of that stuff is good for
20
you.
20 bowls of Kraft mac and cheese. Like,
you to a nice ass like soul food place and get like some short ribs, and he rolls them up and shoves them in a loaf of cornbread and eats it like a sandwich. This is how you do it. Like, goddamn. They didn't even take the bones out yet. It's all right. It's all right.
Guys, I got another issue that has been really bothering me lately.
You didn't go get that checked out yet?
Put some cream on it.
Right. What about the ointment?
No, speaking of cream, I gotta talk to you about this. Don't worry, it's not gonna be on your face. Okay.
Jesus.
Here's the thing here. This is a news story about a recent litigation that's been started by Drake's camp versus Kendrick's camp. And I need to talk to my hip hop people about this in a moment, but I want y'all to hear the news story real quick that they did on it, because they did a professional story. I'm ignorant, so it's going to sound different if I say it. Okay, so I'm going to let this bitch say it.
Between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and now it's at the center of a legal dispute, with Drake filing petitions to find out if Universal Music Group artificially boosted the popularity of Kendrick's hit diss track, Not Like Us.
They not like us.
Shit. Hold on. Whoa, can't do that.
Oh, is he striking on? Is he striking his music now? Because he wasn't before.
Yeah. Remember, he got me before.
Now, ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer and entertainment.
You can turn it back up.
What's his name? What is his name?
Brian, do you think
Buckmeyer
Drake could have a strong case here?
Well, let's just be very clear. Like you said,
he needs to turn this shit up.
A lawsuit, and the argument that he's making is that he has enough information that he's asking a court both in New York and in San Antonio, Texas, to be able to depose individuals in UMG, iHeartRadio, and Spotify, because he believes that he has enough information to show that he can question these people, to show that there were bots that were being used to inflate the popularity of Not Like Us, or other techniques like pay to play or other schemes.
I mean, this is interesting. This is interesting. Hold on, I gotta pause it real quick, because I don't know how news, whatever the fuck they are, how they do with their copyright stuff, but I do want to talk about what the basis of the litigation is. Like, this is literally saying, if somebody paid to do what they're advertising to do with anything that's digital content these days, don't you get proposed to by the bots to, hey, we'll build your channel 3,000 times in a week, or we'll push your stuff to that's the same thing, right? I just want to make sure I'm not missing that.
No, it's not even that. It's two things I want to say. On the road to riches and diamond rings, bitch niggas do bitch things. And on top of that, this nigga is suing because the guy he was beefing with and lost to was too popular. This is a lawsuit. This is the lawsuit.
I mean, no.
But that's not what he said.
No. Wait a minute now.
Didn't Drake bots? Right.
Didn't Drake just sign a $400 million deal with Universal Music Group?
Yeah.
So what he's really saying is, maybe they did this to maybe get out of that contract or something, because his case is with Lucian Grange. Now, who else sued Lucian Grange? They're sitting in New York right now. We've been doing shows about this guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you talking about Diddy?
This is what I'm saying. I believe Drake may be the next one to be unalived.
Wow. Well,
that's the problem, because what they're doing is taking the top dogs of the industry and pushing them out.
Wait, who is the suit? Who is the actual suit against? Because I didn't hear who they in that clip.
Universal Music
against UMG. Yeah, it's against UMG.
Damn.
But he's saying that they basically inflated. You see, this is what we also have to understand: is it's not just about like who likes something. These are electronic streams. So if you run them enough and you just basically build up the views with bots, that's not even right. That you bully but you're getting it to forcibly push your content that may not have necessarily gotten pushed. You know, we've talked about how some of us felt about some of the material, and if it wasn't pushed like it was, we probably it wouldn't have been the bop that it became because of that. So I'm thinking, like, if let's say that the award is based on how many.
Not a popularity contest right now.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Listen, let's just check this out, right? If you pay to make it play enough times on whatever the hell the situation is, right? You pay for it. You're paying for the views on YouTube, whatever. You're paying for it on Spotify for it to have those views, and you get rewarded an award and money for it. And those are bots doing that, and you paid for it. That's against the guidelines. You're not supposed to do that. So if that is true, then that's really, I mean, you're supposed to be able to do something, but you can't inflate the numbers to a certain degree. I don't know what their angle is going to be, but you can't do that and win an award for the most plays on something if they can find that a lot of it wasn't.
Apparently you can, and because I don't care how you spend it.
What you said,
but here's the thing: I don't care how you spend it or how it gets spun or how anybody wants to split it up legalese or whatever. Payola has always been a thing since regular radio. Right. It would always continue to be a thing, but in new and different ways. It's always going to be that way. But unfortunately,
but I hate to be that guy. $400 million contract. And this is just supposed to be set in stone. Then all of a sudden, Kendrick comes out of nowhere with this beef. And then his numbers skyrocket. So everybody that's hearing this is thinking, oh, he's a sore loser. What he's fighting for is probably his freaking money that they're getting ready to try to take away for or eliminate him. I knew that was a shady deal. Diddy told us Lucian Grange is the devil. And when Drake decides I'm going to sue him, okay, that's fine, Drake. Sue us, put us on blast. Everything Kendrick was talking about in those songs is just going to magically come true and be another one with nothing.
And they mentioned the not proven allegations of sexual crimes as well as a defamation. So, and if Drake can prove that he incurred losses due to that, he could have a case. I mean, there is a video. He's got a case.
And for those of you watching right now, I would suggest you Google this video because it's everywhere, where a 17-year-old girl got on stage. Instead of kicking her off the stage, he had certain things to say that I can't remember exactly, but I was watching this with my daughter feeling uncomfortable. She was like, no, he's not a good guy. Right. So what I'm saying to you is
Drake?
That type of footage floating around is not by accident. Because we know what happened with Lucian Grange and them, and with I can't remember the company that supplies all of the liquor to all of these celebrities.
Oh, Diageo. And he's also been photographed, around Stranger Things.
Right. Oh yeah, exactly. But my point that I'm trying to illustrate is what they do is they say, send out the detectives. Let's all meet back here for donuts. And let's discuss how to eliminate this person we just promised $400 million to. We'll get all of the proceeds without paying that guy who forgot his complexion. I don't know why he's running around here calling himself Jewish. We know. Because think about who's the last guy you remember that was Jewish, that was black, that they did this to. I don't want to say did this, but yes. At the end of his career, he dies with nothing. Absolutely nothing.
And that's it.
It never stops. It never stops.
Well, so here's the question from a hip hop angle. Is this legal angle the right angle for Drake to take in this situation, or do you think he should just take his defeat and move on?
Drake took his defeat with Pusha T.
Right.
Drake took his defeat with Pusha T, and it was and I mean. He didn't make a fuss about it. I don't think Drake has a problem with losing a battle or a diss record thing.
Unless he's underwater, unless he took a silly advance and he's underwater and he can't pay it back any possible way, I would take the L, let UMG get him booted off his contract, whatever, because he's obviously a hit maker. He can come back with more cred later under another label, do an whole bunch. I mean, yo, think about it. Think about if he let us miss him, just stayed away from us for 2-3 years, right? And then he popped up under PG Lang. You know what I mean? Under Kendrick's label. How dope would that be? That would be crazy.
Hey, I can't argue with you, but I will say there was an interesting similarity between the name Lucifer and the name Lucien. I don't know too many people with names like that, bro.
Remember, Tribe Called Quest had that song about Lucien.
Yep.
Bro, you won't like. So remember when on iMusic, Drake's contract was about to run out. And they were fearing that once he goes independent, he will be the most powerful artist to ever live. But I think that's when UMG decided, yo, let's slide through there and throw this guy the biggest contract of his life. Once we have the ropes, they will eliminate him. And that's what I think they're doing right now.
All right. Well, hopefully Drake makes it out of this one, because it hasn't looked good for him, at least for the past year, just in my opinion.
Drake is like life. You'll never make it out alive.
Right. Well, here's the thing,
never even live it.
I'm not for or against old boy, but you know what I mean, he got to get rid of some of that red in his ledger in my book, because he's at you know what I mean, he's at a deficit with me with all the fuck shit and his antics that he's pulled over the last couple of years, stealing people's whole careers, putting people on blast, using his popularity to bully foot other motherfuckers, stealing whole songs, stealing whole albums, trying to ruin career after career, riding every wave, but then never acknowledging how black you are in public, not being a part of any movements. But got the biggest mouth.
Always collects, bro.
So he's got red in his ledger when it comes to me, yo.
Oh, there's plenty of red down there. Some orange and black and brimstone.
Right. I'm like, let's call it. Because look, personally, I don't know him, but what he's done in the public and what has been seen in the public eye, I don't rock with him. Sorry.
All right. Well, speaking of the public eye, guys, our recent presidential buddy, or new presidential buddy, Mr. Elon Musk, has decided to declare that cancel culture is canceled. Is that an oxymoron?
No.
The cancel culture, or double negative or something?
Yeah, how are you gonna manage with memes? Like, stop it, yo.
Well, because he's on the team to do it.
He's an idiot.
Well, he has declared the cancel culture is canceled due to his ownership of X, but he's also talking about possibly investing in the company that's buying MSNBC, because they won't let him buy it directly, but they're going to split it off, Oxygen and a couple other things, into some other company. He's going to basically try to buy some stock in it. So I think he's going to try to take over media. That's what I think.
He's trying to do what Murdoch did with Fox News. I get it. Create a hyper conservative place that's like a One American News and all that kind of craziness. But here's the thing. But here's the thing that I want everybody to understand. This motherfucker is lying to your face, because he's saying cancel culture is canceled when he is the same one that took at America account. Didn't pay these people at all. They were running. It was an active account. He took it because he could. He stopped an account that posts jet information, that is publicly available information. He canceled that person's account and called what he was doing death coordinates. But as soon as it was with Taylor Swift's playing, nobody says anything with that. You know what I mean? This dude is the most soft palate lying motherfucker on the planet. You know what I mean? They talk about cancel culture is canceled. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Okay. Well, he pissed off some people with this. If you didn't know, he pissed off basically, a lot of the liberals and the folks over at the mainstream media. But one person in particular was Alyssa Milano. You guys remember Alyssa Milano?
Who does not remember that?
Oh my God. Alyssa Milano was like she was like my girl back in the day. I mean, not my girl, actual girl, but you know what I'm saying. Like back in the day, she was that. So she got upset and she decided to tell Elon Musk that she was going to give back her Tesla and So there was a post about that. Then some people kind of got in on her, and she literally deleted her whole X account because she doesn't want to support X and the white supremacy hate model that it has become, or at least in her words. I don't know if that's what X is, but that's what she said. And
that Hodge twins is funny, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, she got rid of her, Tesla, stating that it was white supremacy stuff, bought a Volkswagen, and we all know where that
people can change.
People can change, right? They can change. So I wanted to show you guys what it was that she initially said. Let me see if I can pull it up here. It should be on this one. Yeah, she basically was saying she was going to get off of Twitter here. She went on The View. You guys ever watch The View?
I can't stand. I have too much testosterone to watch.
I have to agree, all right. But I have watched it, and that's how I agree with him.
If I ever eat something bad, right. I'll watch that. It comes right up.
Yeah, it comes right up, right? So now Alyssa Milano, she still look good, but she's gonna say her little piece.
Annoyed with all of these billionaires, with like the exception of a few, but especially Elon Musk. Like, you buy Twitter to destroy it. Yeah. For $40 billion, right? $40 billion. Elon Musk, imagine if he donated that money to UNICEF.
I know.
Yeah. He would change the world. There would be no hunger. He would
and donate that money.
All of y'all got money. Shut up. Anyway, sorry. I get mad when they do that. When rich people get on other rich people about not spending their money, why don't y'all just spend your money then? I don't like when broke people do it either, but this is all right. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. I
understand what you're saying.
Oh shoot, the phone is ringing over here too. But you get what I'm saying though, right? So Alyssa Milano got upset about, I guess, Elon buying Twitter versus taking care of UNICEF and feeding some families. UNICEF is that families here, or is that one of those 19 cents a day kids type of thing?
No, it's a worldwide NGO, So it goes to countries in need, and they do they feed the children and shit everywhere.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's worldwide type of stuff. But the thing is, for me, it's like you can't solve these things with a soundbite, Like Elon Musk's a poopy head. He should have gave money away. Yeah. No, it's deeper than that, yo. It's deeper than that.
It's supposed to be.
Why do you even fucking care about Twitter? Just turn it off. Turn it off. Go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Blue Sky's on the come up. It's really, it's getting 10 million subscribers and all kinds of shit over these time spans. That's where it's at now. So it's going to kill itself.
Do you guys mind that a lot of celebrities have become upset and left the country over the recent election? Do you mind having them go elsewhere?
How many left because of the election, or the Diddy tapes?
How many movies have you seen that aren't starring English actors now? When is the last time you seen a good show with an American actor in it, other than Yellowstone? We run reality TV, but all of them, who's our top movie stars? Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah. That's what I was
Get out of the way. See, no, right. And I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about our celebrities. There are ways for people in the 90% of the country to actually make a decent living. And one of those ways is maybe YouTube, right? But what happens? Our celebs are rappers, are actors, sports heroes. They eat up all of the YouTube space with their fucking podcasts. You didn't have enough money already, bro. The one way that the common man can get some money, they put their foot on that too. I don't give a fuck who leaves. But just remember this. If you don't like immigrants coming in the country, you're an immigrant leaving, you piece of shit. And I hope you get robbed over there.
You can hate the country all you want, but I really like it here. And there's no other place I would rather live on a day-to-day basis.
I don't hate the country. I'm talking about
no. Listen. I'm talking about the celebrities who want to leave. Go ahead. That's fine.
The only thing that's fucked up about them leaving is you all have money and power. So what you leave it to is the people without no goddamn money. You know what I'm saying?
They weren't doing shit no way. Let's be honest.
You're right.
They weren't
You're
doing
right.
things
You're
anyway.
right.
We're not. That's like removing the fifth extra nipple you have. You still got the other four.
Yeah, well, I mean, people may be pissed off with Alyssa Milano right now, but her idea has definitely planted a seed in somebody's head because people will follow her. So there is power in that. There's a reason why they had her on this show.
The problem is that the right messages aren't angry enough. People are motivated by anger now, and so the right messages of let's actually work in brotherhood, sisterhood, and kindred spirits is not angry enough. You know what I mean? And so it doesn't upset people enough.
But you can't. That's funny because that's like red and blue. If you claim to be the blue and you're like the peaceful, go-lucky, happy birthday, freaking rainbows and butterfly side, for you to stand on something 10 toes down with chest out and go hard, like January 6th hard, you defeat the purpose of what you were talking about in the first damn place.
Correct.
So you're absolutely right, yo.
You said January 6th hard.
Now, if you step out there with a couple of AKs and your shirt off, talking about sometimes man's got to do what a man does, things change.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I have I got another story I wanted to bring to you guys because, I can't help but enjoy the comedy of life. And I just think that y'all will get a kick out of this because there was a recent bomb threat.
I don't find that funny, you
That's
asshole.
Hilarious.
That's
hilarious.
At a Kansas Home Depot, police responded to reports of a bomb threat at the store in Wichita. A customer alerted employees. A man inside the bathroom said there was a bomb in the building. Police were able to locate the man responsible for those comments.
No, this is the wind up in the pitch.
He warned other guests to leave the restroom because he was, quote, fixing to blow it up, but had no intention of causing a panic. Man also told police others in the room laughed, understanding his joke, which I'm just now getting. Home Depot says they will not be pressing charges. But I can tell you right now, you asked the producer for me to read that, didn't you?
Yo, look at this dude right here, though.
Even now, please.
No.
We're going to have to go to a commercial.
No, he's trying to keep it together. But here's the thing. I had some questions about it, and I didn't get any answers from the news report. How did they catch the guy while he was still on the toilet? Like, did they bust in the stall?
But here's the thing. Why does he have a mugshot?
Exactly.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, did he really get arrested? But they might have arrested him and found out later that there was no explosives in there. And this guy really was just taking.
They definitely arrested him because Home Depot said we will not be pressing charges.
Right.
He was beat unmercifully, taken to jail.
Yeah. He was trying to help. He said, "Don't nobody go in there. I'm fixing to blow it up." And they.
Yeah, that was courteous. That was courteous, man.
Yeah, he was being helpful, and they put the man in jail for it, man. This is the BS. What are we gonna do? You can't even warn the people of what's the impending danger.
I wonder how it went down. I wonder if he was like, "There will nobody go in there. I'm fixing to blow it up." They turned around, and you start hearing, "Boom, boom, don't dare, don't dare, don't dare, don't dare."
Yo, I can only imagine, like, when the police, because the police didn't just come there with one person to deal with a possible bomb.
They came in with SWAT. Where is the bomb?
Where is it? They went with the mirror up under the stall while he's taking a poop, and they got the little mirror coming up under. He's like, what the fuck is going on? And then, boom, breach.
Is anybody in there? Is anybody in there? Come out now. Hold on 1 second. I'll cut the cable and I'll be right out.
I got to put something down on paper. Just give me a minute, nigga.
Give me a minute. I'm laying the cable down.
Well, so that made the news, guys. That made the news, and that was good news. That at least we know that people are trying to be helpful out there. They're trying to warn the public of impending danger, and I give it up for the guy. I think he tried to do the right thing, and there was probably a Karen close to the bathroom.
Where's Donald Glover when you need him to sing? This is America. This is where we live now, yeah.
Don't get your shit in there.
Yeah. Don't get your shit in there. You can't even take a shit without going to jail,
yeah. Well, it was kind of his fault. You know, he used slang. He was in Home Depot. Not everybody speaks that language. And he was brown. So he should know better.
Yeah, he got arrested for shitting while black. That's incredible.
So
that's the craziest shit I ever heard. Hey-oh.
Well, I don't know. That's a good one. I like what you did there.
SSWW to the B.
So I want y'all to check out this other story that came down with the bad ideas of the week.
Oh, I heard about this, yo.
And apparently they found this guy that was smuggling drugs. He made garden gnomes out of Molly.
Yep.
Molly gnomes. And the Molly gnomes were part of a drug bust. As you can see, this gnome is very startled by the police coming up and getting him. Right. And it was even noted in the police report. I think it's down here. It says the gnome itself was visibly startled. Like, come on, man.
That's dumb. Come on.
So here's the funny part. This guy was already arrested. The same dude was arrested for trying to smuggle drugs inside frozen chicken. So this guy is always coming up. You got to watch this dude. Whoever he is, he needs a job with like a government entity. Actually,
like, seriously, like if he's already been arrested, if he was already arrested for the frozen chicken thing, like how long ago was that? Now he's back with the gnome. Like,
yeah, but he's like, there's no way they would go from chickens to gnomes. He's thinking nobody.
I'm guessing this guy is not black.
Brix doesn't even know what to say. He's like, I mean, it's such a like. All right, you're moving frozen chicken, then you go to something as random as an MDA made javelin. Like he's now moving 60,000 javelins. Like why gnomes, bruh?
Right. Well, honestly, if you can make that much Molly together, that thing was probably worth thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah, probably
each one of them. Yeah. And you break it down. Didn't I see that in the movie where they would make something with it and then you break it down in the water and it turned into cocaine or something? Yeah, man.
I remember they do that with the Christmas cards and greeting cards and stuff in
for the jail.
The
guys in jail, they soak it in the cocaine. So yeah, this guy's making garden gnomes. Now, all jokes aside, that's some pretty damn good craftsmanship on that gnome.
I was impressed.
It's pretty good.
They probably had a mold and they probably just pressed it all in.
Yeah, but still,
I don't understand what it is about people where they get so creative, but they forget about the nose on a dog.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the reason why there are so many drugs coming in. It's a game of numbers. So some things, for everything you see getting caught, there's at least 30 to 50 more that came in.
That made it through. You're right.
Have you seen what customs have to deal with? They just have to randomly find shit. And just amazing. It's amazing how hard their job is. Because
can you imagine knowing that? Like, so let's say 50 shipments come in, right? You just have to hope that the boss of the cartels or whatever, patrons or whatever, you just have to hope that they like you.
Why is that?
Yeah,
because if 50 come in, because 9 times out of 10, they don't know which one is going to get busted. So it would make more sense for them to say, hey, there's a shipment coming in over here. That way they can get the 49 through and lose the 1. And if you happen to be driving that truck full of gnomes, you're done. I never liked that guy.
Oh yeah. Well, they're not gonna. But here's the thing: they get caught up. A lot of times, what they'll do is they'll intercept anything that they find with some actual shit on it, then let it go through, get to the destination, and then back up everybody there.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. But also, it's not just them walking around with dogs. They have all these x-rays, they have all these machines and stuff that they can try that helps them out a little bit, but still, it's a freaking crapshoot what they find. Think about it. Remember how those cartels used to build whole ass submarines for one-time use? These would be like $2 million, and they would pack it with $10 million worth of cocaine one-time use. They were like, let's get it there. And as soon as they get it offloaded, they'll just scuttle that shit and sink it. Like, fuck it, it's done.
Well,
like,
I gotta give these guys props, man. I'm sorry. I mean, these are some awesome ideas. Like, I think it's used in a negative way, but these are some really creative ideas, man. Damn, garden gnomes. I would have never thought of that one.
Well, the only reason why drugs are illegal is so that they can take them from the criminals and repurpose them.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
right. There's money in
that's what they do.
Yeah, they repurpose them into jail passes for black people.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
Yeah,
it's
a working system. It's a working system. Works well. Well, guys, I got to give you my quote of the day so that I can move out of my purge, so I can get my anger
already. You already played it. She tried to suck my dick through the catheter. Wasn't that the quote of the day?
No, that was not the quote. That was Dave Blunt's quote. And for real, I don't know who's supporting that, but we could use some support over here. Since you just supporting all types
going in,
stuff.
Bro. I'd like to know.
Supporting all types of stuff. Can I get some support over here?
Suck me inside out, nurse.
Right. Right. Dave Blunt's. Anyway, so
Jesus.
We actually kind of already said the quote, but I'm gonna say it again. Okay. And it was funny because Brix just said it naturally. But every man dies, not every man really lives. Okay. And that is William Wallace. So I hope that Dave Blunt gets a chance to live. I think that's a sad
he's got
story.
A chance to live.
Yeah, but I just think, they need to stop doing that to people. I feel like they're exploiting folks, and he's making money, so of course he's letting it happen. But I don't know, that story just kind of made me sad. I think it was on the stage with the whole oxygen tank.
Right.
Like, you're not even supposed to be out the hospital, really. You're supposed to be where you.
Somebody need to look at his contract. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop because I get EBT and cheeseburgers.
Yeah, man, and because I'll get frustrated because I know they exploit young black men like that, especially if they don't have it all. They'll take some of the. I hate to say it, but they'll take some of the slower ones, build them into a celebrity, and they be a little slow. And that's just the honest truth. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but some of the mainstream ones you listen to them talk like, "Is dude a little slow?" And the answer is yes. And those are the people that are a little easier to convince to do some stuff that's kind of stupid. Like, why would you say to suck a dick through a catheter? Anyway.
And so, it didn't even rhyme.
Right. Well, I'm sure there's more to the song. And I've listened to a couple of snippets of his stuff, but it's all about the same thing. It's either somebody's giving him head, which we know is not even possible.
No.
And it's about Molly.
Structural support.
Yeah, it's about Molly and all of that. So anybody who's
support,
anyone who's interested, I'll put a Dave Blunt's. Yeah, I'll put a Dave Blunt's link in the description for anybody that actually wants to take a look at it.
When it comes to his lyrics, I'm just gonna father under shit I will never be interested in finding out about.
I mean, what rhymes with catheter? Like laughater?
Yes.
I mean,
she's trying to suck my dick through the catheter. She only got some piss, so I laughed at her.
There you go. See, easy.
The bitch came first. I came after her.
Not when she's sucking
dick
through a catheter.
And I came after her.
If somebody's doing that through the catheter, they're not coming first. Okay, they're not having a good time.
No,
I'm sorry.
Not. It's like some human.
I don't even want to think about it. That's just the whole picture in my head, and I got to sleep later. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
Greasy ass smell.
Yeah,
that's it.
Love it.
From the rooter to the tutor.
That dude looks like he could have put one of them garden gnomes up his butt.
Pause.
He definitely has a washing.
And he likes Molly, so he likes Molly and purple drinks of what is that syrup? Is that what it is now? Or what is it? Promethazine. Promethazine. Yeah. See, I'm too old to be messing with that kind of stuff. I gotta wake up at some point in my life.
Most people
you know what I'm
saying? Yo. Most people are. Think about it. There's almost nobody over 30, 35 still on lean, yo.
That's not true. Lil Wayne.
No. That's highly successful. Like that, as far as the rappers that promote it. Because think about it, all of them were dying off or they quit because they got the lean belly, yo. Because who was it? They had Guwap or Gucci Mane, Lil Wayne, he done, Pimp C died off of that shit. There's so many people talking about they on that lean, and they not. Future don't even do that shit. He just talk about it.
Goofy cap, 100% cap.
Talk about the King cap. That's fucking 50. Talk about in the club. He does not drink or smoke at all, and he hasn't. Never, even since his first album under Aftermath. Since he's been shot, he hadn't drank, he hadn't smoked.
So they just trying to get their listeners to be drug addicted catheter suckers. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You know what? I can't with these folks with that. Like, if you don't do none of that and that's all your music is, that just seems like we as the listener should call cap and would put an end to that. Like, why is no one doing this?
Devil's advocate.
Oh, hell, Lucian.
No, we did listen to Wu-Tang.
Talk that shit, Brix. Okay.
I'm just saying, look, okay. I can't throw stones from a glass house, but I'm just saying, like, we did listen to motherfuckers who weren't about that life, but talked about it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We did back in the day.
Yeah, but then when we found out certain things, we kind of held them to account a little bit.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? We did have an issue with it. It wasn't that we didn't care. They don't care. They know his music is 100% cap. Even in the comments, they're like, yo, your music is 100% cap, but your voice is heavenly. I love it. Like, man, I don't want to hear you talk about that heavenly.
No.
He's going to, anyway, before I get too carried away, I get too carried away with this guy. But it's a sad story.
Get carried away.
Dave
can't get carried away.
Yeah. He does the whole concert sitting on the couch. They bring a couch out on the stage. They sit his fat ass on the couch, put his oxygen tank next to him at 100%, and they let this dude do a whole concert from the couch, man.
That's got to be the most uncomfortable, like, artist switch during a concert.
The stage rotates so that everybody can get a good look at him, man.
Yo, he's just like lurching off stage while somebody's carrying a couch next to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
or do they just put like a big ass dolly up under that couch with him seated in it?
Right.
Just pull it back and roll his ass up the goddamn.
With really like loud squeaky wheels.
Yeah. Get him the fuck out of here.
I think I got blocked off of Dave Blunts, y'all. I think I got blocked off of Dave Blunts, guys.
Oh man, he knew.
I tried to go back to his page, and this is what I got.
He told you suck a dick through a catheter, boy.
That's crazy,
yeah. Well, there you go. No more Dave Blunts for me for right now. Okay, all right.
How the hell you get blocked?
To kick around anymore?
Because I must have been accessing the. I don't know, man. You got to watch these algorithms. They know who's on their page. They could have heard us. Somebody could be on YouTube right now, listening to us to talk shit.
You
about
downloaded a picture of the white girl. That's what happened.
That's right. See. And then they were like, who's downloading? And then they heard that we were talking shit about Dave Blunts.
They found you, yo.
So there you have it, folks. I got blocked off of Dave Blunts.
He's going to come after you. He's going to come after you very slowly, but he's
very slowly. Very slowly.
What's his page called?
I love you, Dave Blunts, but it's LUVU. YOU. So ILUVYOU Dave Blunts. So I don't know. But y'all witnessed it. You saw I had it up. You saw I had it.
It's not I love Dave Blunts, or is it I love you, Dave Blunts?
I love you, Dave Blunts.
Well,
but it's LUVYOU. ILUVYOU Dave Blunts. So he's getting all this free publicity up on the PurgeTheBS tonight, though.
He is, yo. He is.
He eating good.
It must be a lot of pages because the one I got, he only got 44 followers.
Okay, well, I don't know why that just happened. Let me see what we got
That's
here.
Funny as hell, yo.
Yeah, I don't have nothing when I go to that page. And this is from the video, like the music video. If you click on the link in the music video, it's supposed to take you to his page. That's how I got to it before.
That's crazy, man. He smelled you and you didn't smell like food.
No, I'm blocked, dude. If you can see the one I just typed in, that's even better than me. I can't see anything there. Man, screw you, Dave Blunts. I didn't like your music anyway.
No, something's wrong, bro. I'm blocked too, bro.
Well, you know the links are all
going down.
I think his page went down, yo. I see
went down hard.
Yeah.
The bigger
Crashed
they
through
are.
that motherfucking stage, nigga. Bottomed out the whole goddamn
I would like to personally thank Dave Blunts for this content tonight.
Yo,
because
how is this even happening, yo?
Yeah, how is that happening?
He probably did something that got himself shut down, bro.
Maybe it was the oxygen tank on the stage.
Maybe he was getting his dick sucked through the catheter.
I think that's what happened.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he was doing all right 20 minutes ago. He had about 500,000 on there.
Bro, you spoke this nigga into destruction. His page died, nigga.
Yo, they're gonna. What if they remember? All of a sudden, it was failing to load. Remember that? That's when that happened. And then when I finally came back to
it was shut down then. That's why
it was shut. Yeah, they were shutting it down while I was on it.
See, that's what it was. So maybe somebody got at him and was like, yo,
what the fuck? Yo, Elon Musk say cancel culture is cancel, yo. What the fuck, bro?
We saw it in play. I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. This is the shit we deal with.
The eye of Sauron moved upon him and he was gone.
we will never hear from Dave Blunts again.
And he was never heard from again.
He was never here. The nigga was never here.
You purged him, yo.
All that was left was an empty Instagram page and a catheter. That's all that was left.
Oh my God. I cannot believe that just happened live. And nobody's even on here to see that. They don't believe me.
He witnessed the death, yo. It's crazy.
No, that really just happened. So I'm gonna get off here before they try to cancel our page and say we did something, because I wasn't expecting that. So thank you, Dave Blunts.
I gotta go, man.
Yeah, I gotta go too before Dave Blunts comes. This is
get
weird.
Haunted by the ghost of
Dave Blunts. Yo, all right, that's it. I'm getting out of here.